Hi everybody, this is Julie. I am here again for after a good while. I don't remember actually the last video that I did and uploaded to YouTube. I do videos that don't ever make it to YouTube, so I'm not sure exactly without looking which one made it last, but I've been really busy working on projects for my Ustream classes. I've been holding them, trying to hold them every Friday night. And I have a class tomorrow night, which is Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's on the East Coast. And so we're going to be doing something new tomorrow night. I don't totally have it all together in my head what we're going to do, but I'm still working on that. That'll be tomorrow night at 6:30. Well, the past two classes that we've done has been on this album right here. And this is actually a cut down, smaller version, sort of, so to speak, of the 8x8 school album that I did, which was this one. And I know you've seen this one because I've had it and showed it a couple different times on YouTube. And I think I showed it on the Raggedy Doodles channel, maybe even the Scraps of My Life channel. I can't remember. But, of course, you know that by now that the Raggedy Doodles is my new channel and the Scraps of My Life has my videos, but I cannot access the ability to get in there and add more or change it or delete it or anything. So I tried to contact YouTube. It didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now you can find me at Raggedy Doodles on YouTube. Okay, the Scraps of My Life by Julie, the same. My blog is the same. My Ustream channel is the Scraps of My Life. And I also just opened a new store at Zibbet. It is zibbet.com. And I've got a few items in there. I'm working on building that up little by little. And that's fun and exciting. I've got some new metal tags over there that I've just recently made. And some kits and different things. So go over there. I'll put the link up on the window there. But I'm on here right now to actually show this album because the past couple classes, this is what we worked on. And like I said, I did a cut down version of the other album. And it's made with file folders. And it uses the Tim Holtz paper. And without getting completely up, going behind me and trying to find the name of it, I can't tell you. It's one of his first 2 or 3 stacks that he did. So it's not the ones he just came out with. It's the really aged looking one that he brought out last year, I think it was. But anyway, that's what I used because I wanted to do more of an antique style album more than vintage. You know, back in the day where they had the little slate boards and whatnot and the one-room schoolhouses. And that's kind of the feel I wanted this album to have because, you know, of it being more like a my mom and my dad sort of a time rather than, you know, my own time in school. So that's what I tried to accomplish, and I hope I did. I used a wooden ruler, and a hubby cut it for me, and I just stained it with the Distress inks and tied this really pretty ribbon through it, attached it to the album. The album is bound with the what do you call that? Grunge paper. I used the grunge paper rather than the grunge board, and I just painted it black. And I've kind of scuffed it there. I need to paint that back up there. But that's how it's bound on the back of it here. You can see the grunge paper really well. And then this is the back of it. And these are the soda caps. So I just wanted to share this with everybody. It's pretty much completed. I do want to add a couple more tags, I think. But other than that, it's pretty much done. Here's a tag here. And most of these papers are double-sided. Well, all of the Tim Holtz papers are double-sided, of course. But then I used some other paper groups in here as well to add a little color, a little more brighter to it. This is a Jenny Bolin tag over here that I added some stuff to. And these images that you see have all been pretty much printed off my computer except for the alphabet cards that came from the collection itself. So I just took and glued some on here and did a lot of lean-to pockets in this album. because of it being a school album. Okay, so I just did some paper layering here. I did one color on the back side and another out of the pocket there. And then this is a lean-to pocket here. And then this this album varies just a little bit from the other album that I did in the fact that I'll show you when we get to the other side of this page that this particular flap is not included in that album. And I'll show you how that I got that. And it flips down, and there's a journaling spot and a alphabet card. And this is actually a pocket, but I have not put a tag inside of it quite yet. And then that was a Crafty Secrets image. Over here, though, usually on the other album that I did, usually this is the part where I did the in the other album I did the let's see, clipboard style. It kind of looked like a clipboard in the other album. And then the piece that I cut off over here from this, because this was a full-size, page over here that flapped down. Instead of cutting that completely off, I just turned it around. There it is right there. And I just flipped it around and used it on the other side of that page. So that's where that came from, and that worked out really cool looking. I really liked that. This is some more Bo Bunny chipboard. The large chipboard pieces that you see, well, I don't mean large, I mean thick. They are by Bo Bunny. And then this piece here flips down, and there is a stack of books. And this is a journaling card that I cut from the paper. Some lace, alphabet card. This is what I call an up tag holder. I actually probably have a couple of words for that, but that's what that is, and it surprisingly holds things very well. Here's a tag that I made from paper that I printed out off my computer. And then this right here has a really cute slate board that I printed and put on this red background paper that's on the back of this one here. And it just slips in here, and I thought that would be really cool for some pictures. And it can even be taken and maybe put somewhere, an area in the book that may still be, not completely covered with anything like this page. There's just a ticket behind the desk here, but this desk is partially put down so that things can be slipped behind it. And then what you see here is pretty self-explanatory. The printout things, I mostly, like I said, printed off my computer. I made the chalkboard there and put a photo mat on it. And over here I made a tab for this to grab a hold of, and I'll probably put a couple more of these tabs in here. This is a larger image of the one on the front, and I just printed it larger and used it to make a flip up a little picture and journaling thing here. A little apple there made into a lean-to pocket, and a little ruler here is a sticker. And then over on this side here is just this is a piece that you can run things underneath if you want to, a large picture or something to hang, just to hold on to it. Some more printouts, and this is Crafty Secrets here. Really cute little chalkboard thing. And one of the alphabet tags. And that flips over here. And over here, I've got this one looking a little bit more like a clipboard. This particular one, I did not flip on the other side. I just cut that one off. And this is just cut from the paper. And then this is a acetate piece, a printed acetate piece from Teresa Collins stuff. And there's a clip up there, and down here I have school days. And then this is a pocket that I made, and I used it, like a lean-to pocket as well. And then I stuck a tag inside of that I printed off my computer. And over here is a tag that I cut out by hand and made, and then that's a Crafty Secret piece there. And of course the paper's double-sided, and then this is one of the Bo Bunny punch out chipboard pieces. Okay, and the phone was ringing, so I had to cut it off and get that real quick. But anyway, I was showing you, about to go over to the last page here. I didn't make this album with as many pages as I did the other album, simply because I struggled so much. I struggled so much with this paper. See this background paper you see here? That's not the Tim Holtz paper. That's some school paper that I actually added to the rest of it. And the same thing with the black paper here. So I kind of added things in with it, some papers in with it, and some items that kind of brightened it up just enough, but not too much. Just interested, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. And so that's what I tried to do with it. So I didn't, like I said, make it as many pages as the other album, but it's still a really nice size. Oh, I didn't even show you this page earlier. But this is another one. This one isn't actually finished. I totally forgot that I was working on this one here. This is just a printout off of the internet. And like I said, I haven't finished this one. I thought I would put a photo mat underneath there. And then that, of course, is a lean-to pocket over to the side. And the alphabet here. Really cool looking. So I haven't actually finished that one yet. And then there's another one here I was working on as well. But maybe that was the only one I hadn't showed you. And then I was going to tell you about the last page over here, which is this one. Oh, well, that's right. This one hasn't been done either. So as you can see, there is a whole lot of space, even with just the lesser amount that I put in here than the other album. There's just tons of space in these. I love these albums for school albums and family albums. They're just so many places to put things and so many ways you can conform it. But anyway, so this is the last page. There's a little photo mat here, a little Prima flower here, and then the piece from the Bo Bunny collection. And then this is a very large tag that I cut from the hand cut from the paper line, the one with the clocks on it. And I also did a band across here to hold things in place, even though I, used the little chipboard piece at the bottom for a lean-to sort of a thing. But I wanted something to secure, hold it more secure. And this lace right here, I'm going to put a brad or something. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to put right here. Maybe a brad. That's some lace that I put there. And like I said, I've got to also do these two inside covers here. So there is the album that we did. And I actually thought it was more finished than that, but I forgot about those last 2 pages. But anyway, I just wanted to share it with everybody anyways, and let you see how it turned out, because there were some ladies who did want to see how it turned out when I was finished with it, which, like I said, I thought it was a little more finished, but oh well. But there it is, and I just wanted to show it to everybody, and everybody, I hope to see everybody tomorrow night at class, and we will definitely be doing something fun and interesting again. So if you get the chance to come by the Scraps of My Life, you can get to my channel, my Ustream channel, by going to my blog. I actually have my channel player posted at the top of my blog, but if you want to sign in, you will have to go to my Ustream channel to sign in and join the chat or whatever. So we have lots of fun, and Barbara runs specials from her store, unique specials for the classes, and we're just having a ball. So come out and join us tomorrow night, and everybody have a great evening, and I'll be chatting with you soon, I hope.